Hello, this is Dr. Wendy Rowley, and this is episode 15 in the Heartfield series. Well, the information last time was getting a little interesting about how angelic forces merge, angels, archangels, and arachai, which are large groups of archangels, merge with the soul group energy. And let's see how we build on that today. If you're interested in understanding more of the soul anatomy in the outer torus of your 23 to 26 foot wide energy field, and some of the higher correspondences of that go out to the field, which is the soul group energy of our tribe and national creations, and that's the creational field of the creator. The website called the Wisdom Channels has some information on that at the Wonder of Human Design, as well as the Sedona Journal of Emergence, where I have a column, also has some information about that. And this series hasn't gone so much into the details of that, but some healers or spiritually savvy people like that techie part about understanding the anatomy and how it works. And so Allaenea has brought in some information about that, which must be timely and needed at this time that she has brought that forward. Thank you for tuning in. And if you would you subscribe, like, and comment? And if what I'm saying is not understandable, that's a good thing to know too. Sometimes when you're in the healing arts and you have studied and looked at these things, either through your own natural process or some training in schools, it could be like an astrologer going, the Uranus is conjunct Mercury, or some gobbledygook, or a doctor saying your femoral artery is having a blah, 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 blah. And you kind of go, what? But if I lapse into any of that, I'll try to give an explanation for it to make it simple. So you might hear some gobbledygook, 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 and stand by, because then there'll be a simpler explanation on the function or the understanding of that if I ever speak on any of the spiritual anatomy, because I am learning a lot too in this time frame we're in. All right, let's see what Allaenea has to say, and we'll get on with this Heartfield series information. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light. This is Allaenea of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. This one is taking her work into a new level, where she is literally having an angelic merge in her work. And she is finding out that this is very juicy and feels very benevolent. So let's talk a little bit about how an angel merges with a soul group, and how these supreme beings, we call them directives. You might call them instructions or plans or intentions that the creator has that are sort of like a blueprint for the development of a planet. Now, the humans on that planet do details that are different so that each planet is unique, but there is an overarching plan of evolution for a planet and the humans on a planet. And as we have said in other workshops or other channelings, it is the humans on a planet that are meshed within that planetary energy with their own multidimensional energy. And at the soul group level, they actually create the evolution of the planet and the evolution of spirit into matter by degrees. So in the outer torus of your 26 foot wide energy field, there are, as she said, some anatomy parts, and we have described 5. And we're going to put that information below this YouTube channel of a basic description on the 5 and what they are capable of doing, some of their functions. So you have 5 soul energies up there, 5 or 6 if you count the divine feminine, and she will list those. And then you have those different energies working together in 5 apparatus. So you can think of an apparatus as many parts of a spiritual anatomy that come together to fulfill a function. And she's going to describe on the website comment section below this video those different energies that are out in the outer torus, as well as the soul apparatus that's out there, and a list of some of the functions of those. So you will have that reference right here, because you might need it as we explain this. So the angelic realm doesn't directly communicate with humans like in the past of your history. At the end of your planetary system, when it's evolved and you all are moving on and whatever happens with that, millions of years from now, you again will have communion with the angelic realm. But right now, in the time frame you are in, until you get to that point, you do not have direct communication with them because they are up in higher levels beyond the humans doing work, and these levels in the creational, manifestational energy of the earth and of humans. So the angelics will come down into a soul group through a higher creational being such as myself, and they will work through our energy the same way I work through this human to talk to you. And it is basically a function of stepping down energy. And this goes all the way up to very, very high creational beings at the periphery of your planetary system who bring in energy from the cosmos and the solar energy and transmute it into other forms of energy that are then passed down into the earth. And it's not the same as to say gamma rays or the neutron energy off of the sun. It's not that level. It's like the spiritual energy behind that level. So those are maybe physical things, but there is a spiritual energy behind those levels of things. So the angelic realm works through the soul group by working, yes, partly directly in the soul, and yes, partly within a higher creational being. So it is like a split energy. You can think of a human as androgynous originally and comes down and becomes a male or a female. Well, you can think of the angelic being who is androgynous, as well as I am androgynous, coming in and dividing into two streams of energy to create a mixing of the energies of the higher creational beings through the soul group, through the energy field of the soul group into, now we're talking the outer torus, into the field. So we're talking the level of when humans come together in larger groups to heal the tribal and national level of their soul group energy field, which is what is out in the field. It's the larger creation of humanity. And this is around the periphery of the planet. And it has all sorts of memory in it: disasters, wars, greed, the hoarding of lands and goods, and raiding wars. And it's fighting between tribes. It's the larger group consciousness of humans. So to heal at that level requires angelic forces. And so there is an angelic merging in the soul group level. And then the angels are able to perceive the directives of the creator, of the source, of that which is behind all form, and they heal according to those directives. And so it is not so much a takeover or a volunteering. It is a codependent system of the way things work on the planet. And that's a strange and heady thought. But if your soul is the instrument of the creator, and the angel is the instrument of the creator, then the soul is used by the angel as another instrument of the creator. And you here in your body, feeling the heartfelt call to join groups to heal the human consciousness grid of the earth at the tribe and national level, are again responding as a creator being to your soul, should you like the intention of this work, which is what this one's work is about. and why she has a YouTube channel, and why we're talking about the heart field in this series. And there's a little bit of hint about what we're leading to. This series was going to last a year. And so we were halfway through the year, and we are starting to get a little profound. And so what could possibly be coming next? Teaser, stay tuned and find out. We wanted you to have this understanding on how the angelic kingdoms merged. The Iraqi merge into the archangels merge into the angels merge into the higher creational beings and the soul group energy, and the higher creational beings steps down the energy, and their level, they do the clearing on the grids, along with the human soul groups. And that's the tier. This is what we wished you to have understanding of this day. You are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do. And we shall see you on episode 16. Peace be with you. All right, this wraps up episode 15 of the Heartfield series. Thank you for tuning in. We keep them short and sweet. Short, sweet, but profound. And I'm thrilled to be at this new paradigm of healing that's opening up. And I hope when I do the shout out, the first one will be coming in January 24 for the first group to form. I hope that your heart feels the call. And of course, I'll be posting little videos about it on YouTube as I get near that date. Or this video was actually made in June 2nd of 2024. Thank you, and peace be with you too.